You are watching Access LaPorte County, Channel 97. Coming up next is the June 7th, 2023 meeting of the Michigan City Tree Board. You can find more information for this meeting by visiting www.accesslaportecounty.org.
I would like to call to order the regular meeting of the Michigan City Tree Board for Wednesday, June 7th. Could I have a roll call, please, Madam Secretary?
Dennis Britton,
Here.
Angie Nelson Deutsch,
Crickets.
Betsy L. Sesser,
Here.
Laura Henderson, I'm here. James Mulowitz, not here. Mary Nell Murphy,
Here.
Tim Warner,
Present.
Talia Tsigas.
Present.
We have a quorum.
Thank you very much. All right, the next item on our agenda is approval of the minutes of the April 5th, 2023 meeting. Has everyone had a chance to look over the minutes?
Yes.
Are there any questions from any board members of the minutes? Any corrections, any additions, deletions that were found?
They're always in order.
Hearing none, do I have a motion to approve the minutes of April 5th?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
I second.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. The minutes are approved. We do not have the final minutes for May 3rd, so we will look at those at the next meeting.
Sorry about that.
No
No
problem.
problem.
No
I have
problem.
them somehow, did I?
Well, I think I sent them out extra early because that's when she sent it to me.
Oh.
And so who looks for it early?
Well, then it was the rest of us that were bad and not
Sorry.
finding it. So all of
Well,
us people that don't look at
I
all of
should
our
have sent
month-old
it twice,
emails,
but I didn't.
that's all right. Since Dahlia was the only besides you that.
Wait, is
looked
that that's the meeting where we didn't have a quorum?
Brief.
Correct.
Okay, yeah, I did look at those minutes
Take a look, they're quite,
because
Brief.
I wasn't there.
Sylvia, what was it?
If everybody wants to take a look at them and agree to approve, I'm fine for
Sounds good.
a motion, so.
It is brief.
That'll save us time next time.
That's awesome.
Short and sweet.
Special meeting, yep.
Oh, we did have a quorum. We had 4 people.
Yeah,
Was that, we were not sure
Oh,
for the May meeting.
for the May
Yeah.
meeting.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait.
yeah, I did see
Here you go.
okay.
I did see
Does
this.
anybody have any comments on the May minutes?
Oh, I do not have any comments because I was not present at that.
Well, that is your
All
comment,
right.
that you were not present.
No further comments other than the fact
All
that.
right, so do I have a motion to approve the May 3rd, 2023 minutes?
Motion.
Do I have a second?
I second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? None. Motion carries. The minutes are approved.
There you go.
All right. I need a Secretary Treasurer's report of claims. I see we have a claim for Repro Graphics Arts, if I remember right.
What we have to do is, yeah, I know I sent it out. Because she said she didn't submit it because she didn't have in the minutes where we had approved it. So we have to approve that today. If anybody needs to look at it, I have it here.
I looked that over.
How much was it for?
$128, right? That's what I see as the final
Yes.
outstanding.
And the
that was for the
posters are still
beacher?
in the office.
They're still in the office.
I've seen, I took a picture, they're.
Are they there?
Okay.
Yeah.
What is it?
What are still in the office?
It's these
The posters that
posters.
she had printed.
The posters. Remember on the 29th, April 29th, out there, she had those beautiful posters.
Urban trees.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I have a picture if you want.
So those are there. So do
I move that we pay our bill to Repro Graphics.
Do I have a second to approve invoice 52980
Second.
for $128?
I think we need to decide what fund it's coming out of.
Okay.
Okay.
How about other services and charges education?
Yes, I believe
That
it would
sounds
be
like a
the.
good- yeah, that sounds
would
like a
be the
good fit.
one,
Yep.
Education.
Yes.
That's what we're using it for.
It's,
Yep.
Yes,
We're gonna use it.
I think that's where we should pay that from.
Okay, do you want to amend your motion?
I will amend my motion
Do you want to
to
amend your second?
I'll amend my second.
Okay, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. The invoice 52980 is approved. Coming out of the education fund.
Coming out of 091, other services and charges, education.
Yes.
Very good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, next thing was the budget report under, which we just looked at. Do I have a motion to approve the budget report or
I so
any
move.
comments? I have a motion, is there a second?
Second.
Are there any comments before we vote? Any comments? Any comments? Mary's looking very intent at it. I just want, no comments. All right, hearing none. The motion is seconded. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed? None. Motion carries and budget is approved. Thank you.
Okay, folks, I made 2 trips over to City Hall and I finally got this detailed general ledger report about our donations funds. So apparently we,
Oh, okay.
and I struggled to understand this. I had them explain it to me and I thought I understood it. I walked away, looked at it. I don't understand it, but here it is. And we do have some money.
That's the,
Money to be used how?
It can be used to purchase trees, it can be used for educational things.
I
So
believe it's a non-reverting fund, so
it's
that money will
non-reverted,
not
so it doesn't
disappear
go
at the end
bye-bye
of the
at the end of the year.
That's why we need to spend the
Yeah.
other education money first before.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so actual balance appears $1,200. Is that what's available?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's, I think if it's this, it's so confusing to me when I read that.
Okay.
It's like, oh,
I'm the worst person
Yeah.
to show numbers to.
but I guess the part I do understand
It
was,
says actual balance, 1,228.
Well, but I think that may be the beginning then, because then down here.
Oh,
yeah, it's
okay.
so confusing.
Okay, that might be the beginning of the year.
They took something out?
Because we bought the trees out of this money and the Beecher invoice
Right.
Okay.
went here
Right, that's right, that's right. Yep.
Okay.
and maybe one other thing. What's,
I got,
do
so
remember this.
Beecher for tree board articles, but were there articles in the
printed
Beecher?
The stuff we printed, remember?
no,
Yeah.
stuff we did.
Okay,
that
they
was-
were in the Beecher.
Yeah.
The Beecher
Because
printed them.
They
Right.
didn't get paid, they just told me, you know, in the winter, like, hey, we didn't get paid yet. So that took
Yeah.
a while.
That's it. So that's the Beecher and the trees.
The
That's,
trees.
that's it.
Okay,
So what is our balance right now after we take that out?
Right.
I think it's 800 something.
Yeah,
after the
824.
last donations and that too.
Okay.
Good, well,
Okay. Do I have, now that everybody's seen this, do I have a motion?
Yeah, you put your donations
To
in.
approve this detailed general ledger report as accurate? I have a motion.
Do we need to?
Oh, I
They
think we
didn't
should.
even give it to us for, this is the first time we've ever received that.
All
well,
right.
let's just say
do
that we
it.
get pre-approved.
Yeah.
So I'll
Okay.
move that we accept this report.
That we accept it.
Yeah.
Except,
Okay,
I like that.
I second.
Do a second? Okay, all in favor of accepting the detailed general ledger report, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None. Motion carries. Thank you. Okay, thank you. I will make a copy of this,
Oh,
scan it, and
awesome.
send it to everybody.
Thank you.
Okay, and so we all have it.
Yes.
And even Jim, I'll send it to Jim too.
And I asked them to get it to us regularly.
Oh, great. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you. Yep.
Thank you.
Any other reports and claims from Secretary Treasurer? Hearing none, move on to communications, which we just approved the reprographics invoice, so that's good. You did say you had a note from Carrie Bailey.
Yeah, that was on the email that
Okay.
Okay.
So we've all seen that. I don't think there's any real committee report since our arborist isn't around, but does anybody have anything to report on education and outreach?
Let me just mention that because Mary Nell made a really nice chart about who's coming to what farmer's market, maybe we could just kind of print that on here as a reminder of which ones we
Yes.
signed up for, and then
Yes.
if we can't make it, we could just kind of let people know.
Sure.
So I think that,
Add that to our
might
next
not be a bad
agenda.
idea. And I think I won't be there in August, so I do have in my possession the handouts and the banners, and so we have to kind of really follow that along. So,
I don't recall
And our
signing up
next
for
is the
any of
8th.
those, so.
You know, you may not have been at the meeting when we
Yeah.
all went around and said
So
that.
I'm available.
You can come anytime you're available.
I found my email, so I'm just gonna do a brief reminder. Oh, I'll first of all say thank you for the June 3rd people that showed up. I assume that was Tim, Dahlia, and Dennis.
And Laura came and she brought the tables there. We would have been in real
She's the
trouble. 'cause
best.
I could not carry the table on my back on my bicycle. So
Dolly brought her coffee.
The next,
I brought
the
Doc
next
Pippa.
farmer's market that tree board has noted will attend is July 8th.
Right.
And we have signed up Tim, Dahlia, Dennis,
Yep.
Nicole, oh, I'm sorry, Mary Nell, and I don't know if either of you want
I think I didn't sign up for
to, for a reason, yeah.
I don't
Some,
remember.
plenty of people already.
Yeah.
That's July 8th. And then,
Yeah.
I won't go through it all, but then, because that's just the next one. But then the other dates are August 5th, September 2nd, and October 7th.
Right.
So they're all the first Saturday except for July.
For July,
It's
because
the
that
second.
falls the
Well,
fourth
you can
weekend.
consider me an alternate on any of those days.
Okay.
If someone,
Okay, and
if you give me at least 24 hours notice, if
I
someone.
think what we'll do is we'll try and discuss it at the meeting before,
Okay.
the farmer's market and kind
Good idea.
of see who all's still available.
So here, I'll give you more than 24 hours notice. You're welcome to come to any of the
All right.
farmers markets from this point on. Okay.
At what time do you
They
show
start
up?
8 till noon.
And you're there the whole time?
Well,
No, you're
come
there
and
when
go.
you're there.
We come and.
Somebody will be there.
There's somebody behind the table all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're not going to get coffee or whatever. Yeah.
They come in and out,
Yeah.
we get to walk around.
take a slot, yeah.
I would probably left 5 or 10
Go get some
minutes
cheese, go
early
get some
because there was
good
nothing.
veggies and fruit. So, okay. Any other education and outreach items?
I just want to remind everybody you should not be trimming your oaks during the warm season.
Thank you.
Correct.
Very good.
Does anybody have any questions about that?
No.
Okay. Any update on our Facebook page or press releases?
No, I didn't put anything there after we lost Nicole.
Okay. All right. Arbor Day, we have done the proclamation. We got the proclamation in for Tree City last year. We've submitted the proclamation or have it for this year, so we're good there. We just need to remember to get the proclamation for next year as we get closer to Arbor Day. Urban Forestry Grant. Let's talk about the grant. I sent everybody a copy of what was submitted. Did everybody get a chance to see that in their email?
No, I didn't.
I didn't download the whole thing.
It's a long document, lots of information in here, but we got it submitted on time. The United States Forest Service had some difficulty. They had a lot of people asking for money from this, so
Oh, sure.
they extended it from the original date of the 1st to the 4th. So I don't know how many went in, but they did receive ours on
That's
the time.
good.
So I don't know if you saw the totals. We ended up asking for 1.3 million, $1,287,500 for
Excellent.
various supplies and trainings and things. So we'll see. It come by the end of August. We're supposed to hear
great.
whether we get the money or not. So keep our fingers crossed,
Yes.
and we'll be able to plant a lot more trees come next year or the end of this year.
And make a difference in a lot of people's lives.
Yes.
I think we had a few people sign up. There's an annual tree planting list. A few people volunteer and ask for trees at the farmers market this past
Yeah,
weekend.
a few people did.
So our list is
I
getting a
do
little
not
bit
have
longer.
that list. I think, did you take that? all the stuff.
Well, everyone, everything's in a box. So
Yes.
It's
Yeah,
probably,
it's in a box, yeah.
but
Yeah,
I was gonna say, should we do some kind of a regular mailing to these people, just to say, reminding them to water their trees? Like from last year and the year before, or whatever, like all the years that we've done it. Shouldn't we just say, hey, Michigan City, whatever, tree stewards, you know,
Yeah.
please water your tree in the front, let us know how it's doing, send us a picture. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
We have email addresses on.
Well, I do have email on everybody, yeah, so what I will do is
Last year's?
Yep, I will send out an email to everyone
That's an
requesting that
excellent
they
idea.
water the trees and send a picture if they
Would that be
can.
nice? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like
Pictures
calling them
would be
tree
great.
stewards, you know, which they are, and
So I will do that this week, go through the list from last year and make sure they're caring for and give us a picture of their, how the tree survived the winter.
And if there's someone who absolutely, moved away or absolutely can't do it, I could arrange to bring water to their tree.
Okay,
And take a picture.
and take a picture.
Yeah.
Okay, anything on Tree City designation?
No, I haven't started working on that because I thought that would be taken over, but I will take a look at it. It's not due till the end of the year, and now that I kind of know what we need, pictures and everything, I don't think we took a picture of us at the last
farmer's market.
farmer's market, but
We've got others.
let's continue taking
Yeah,
pictures.
yes.
and Share with me. I know because I don't go on Facebook, but share with me.
Will do.
and,
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So that's about all I think we have to worry about. And the controller's been very good at just giving me the total that they spent for tree management for the year because we need that.
Yeah.
Yep, yep.
And I will need the inventory that we have the newer inventory. I
Yeah,
believe I
that we
have.
planted last year, yep.
Yeah, we'll touch base on that because we have quite a few. We have half a year yet
Yep.
to work on that. All right.
Yeah, I do have the list from the park department of where they planted all the trees that were left last year. I just haven't,
I don't know
Pull
if
that
they
together.
Arbor Day doesn't need that. I think your community.
community tree well, yeah,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
But I've got to
And
get
then
that
the
together.
hours. We have to keep track of volunteer hours.
Right.
That's another thing. We should probably every
Okay.
farmer's market and every tree giveaway, how many people and how many hours they were there. Because that's actually really
Yes.
important for match.
Yep. Good point, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I've got that for our volunteers in the community tree planting, all the
Oh, good.
companies that helped, so, and the park department as well, when they volunteered on the weekend. Okay, that takes us to item 8 on our list, old business. Do we have any old business that we haven't already chatted about? Old business? Old business, hearing none, we'll move on.
Maybe this
Oof.
comes under the community tree,
Community tree.
the fall planting thing. There was an idea that popped up at one of our recent meetings about whether the cemetery would be a good place to plant trees.
Right.
Yes.
Has anyone,
I have not reached out to the cemetery board, I don't know if anybody else has.
They have not.
Well, once we get if we get the grant for sure,
Yeah.
that's going to be one of the things. That,
but I don't know if it's
Right.
something that could be done this fall, you know.
Yeah.
community, sure.
Be nice to get
10
started.
trees, something.
Or at least find out their interest and
Right.
whoever manages that place should be the ones to select the location.
Yeah, I could see why they would prefer not to have trees. It's a lot easier to maintain the property without the trees, but it was very nice when I moved here 23 years ago, and it was a forest there, and now
Yeah.
a lot of the trees have aged out of it.
But possibly along the street
Street
side,
side.
outside of the fence, where they
Right.
don't have to maintain it.
And there are some,
Yeah.
I drove over there and drove all through the cemetery and looking around for where would you possibly plant the trees, and around the
Periphery.
perimeter is the
Yeah.
most likely
Yeah.
place.
So they do not have to take care of that area.
No, that would be just
That's the city.
that city, yep.
Okay.
All right, new business. Does anyone have any new business?
I do. So
Okay.
I sent everyone an email pretty late, and it's only because I sent you 3 long URLs, and instead of me giving you a piece of paper with the URL on it, and you don't have to look at them now,
I
but,
did see your email just now.
okay, so I am, I don't know, I'm helping the National Wildlife Foundation with our Northwest Indiana certification. You heard about this?
Yeah, yeah.
From Kathy Sipple, right?
Yes.
So I have information for that. So anyway, so we're trying to get the entire Northwest Indiana region certified as pollinator friendly and wildlife friendly. And it's really not that difficult to do. So I gave you guys a link to the survey. It basically asks you, you know, if you have bird feeders, water for animals. I mean, it's quite simple. I think a lot of people in our city have these things. And so it would be just kind of nice. I think they want to say us to be the first region in the country to get it because it's not just a county or a city. So so their goal, so Kathy Sipple is heading this up. Her goal is to get 1,000 people from Northwest Indiana to sign the pollinator pledge. So one of the links I gave you, that tells you how far along we are. We're more than halfway there, which is really nice. And then I gave you a link to take the survey or the pledge.
Okay.
It's like an oath.
Okay.
You know, I am going to not use pesticides, you know, whatever, like pesticide use and whatever. It's really it's pretty simple. And what else here? Oh, and so then, yeah, so check out that website. And then they also have,
Delia, before you move off that survey, do we want to make this known in case the public would also like to take the
it's
survey?
on my homepage, daliagigas.com. It's on my homepage. I mean, you can share it on Facebook if you want. And
Okay, it's a
Yeah,
good idea.
Facebook
Yeah.
would be excellent. Sure.
Will do.
People
Yeah.
could sign up there.
Yes, so the link is there, and I sent it to you guys. So you can see like how far along we are in Northwest Indiana, and then like how do you pledge? And the third thing is, they have these handouts that are, I believe, for free. I mean, don't look at it now, because I just printed it and I don't have any green ink, as you can see, right? So anyway, but they're much nicer looking, and I think they're free, so we can order these. So if you think it's...
Yes.
it's
At the
good to have
farmer's
it at
market.
the
Oh,
farmer's
sure.
market.
Did you just take,
Have it on
did
the
you just take
table.
that picture of my yard? That's how gray and brown my yard looks right now from how dry it's been.
Ordered some done. But anyway, I'll pass it down.
I can't even-
So
I
was
can't
gonna
even keep
order
up.
some of these,
100.
and I don't believe there's even a fee for that. They just want to promote people having garden, you know, their yards for wildlife.
Sure, and we could even distribute that at our farmer's market.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have a question. Our whole housing development got some kind of connection with the Indiana wildlife. And I don't know that I don't think it's the national wildlife, but they provided some very lovely signs.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that you had placed by out trees. and things like
Yeah,
that.
well, no, not this ID
Tree
for the
signs is something else.
tree signs. This is over in the meadows and the ponds, and
Oh, yeah.
areas like that, and
I can find out a little bit more about that, because where you order these, and I gave you guys the link to that, I think they may have those signs as well, but they're not free.
well, I know, but I wonder if our designation under Indiana wildlife would be like an automatic in on this other one, or
The
if it-
bar on
two
this
different things.
is not real high. So I think it would be an easy in. I don't know about automatic. But I
Okay.
think it would be easy.
Okay,
I'm just gonna
Almost automatic.
note, and I will put this on the Facebook site, but it's NWF for National Wildlife Foundation.
Federation.
Federation.
National Wildlife
So
Federation.
nwf.org
Yep.
/garden. Because this program is called Garden for Wildlife. Just want to get that out there.
And then we have a Northwest Indiana Community Habitat. Like I said, they're kind of
Right.
keeping track of who's signing up and pledging to like have a wildlife friendly yard.
Delia, can I keep this one?
Yes.
Okay.
And that should be the link
Alright.
in your email.
well,
So
I
got
will
three
Google
links.
that.
Yep.
Very good, thank you.
And Marionette already has Shirley Hines certification as a
For my garden.
green nature home.
Yes.
Yes, for her garden.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay. Any other?
And I'm in an HOA,
Well,
so,
So am I.
any
so
other
I
new-
got it through.
Any other new business?
I do have, I wrote something up in response to the situation with Nicole. And I was wondering if the board would like to approve it or just listen to it or whatever.
Good, because it's kind of the elephant in the room that we haven't
It is
addressed
the
yet.
elephant in the
Yeah.
room, yeah. So I will read this to you and you see if you think it's acceptable or if you want to change it or whatever. The tree board has struggled a long time to find the right replacement for a former forester who left in January of 2021. So we were thrilled to find Nicole Mezikar with the right kind of experience and expertise that we wanted to see in this position, and we gladly recommended her. We were very pleased when the Board of Works also interviewed and approved her, and the mayor hired her. We were energized by thoughts of what could be accomplished for the tree canopy in Michigan City with her in position. So we were deeply shocked and dismayed to learn of her sudden firing. It is a great loss to Michigan City.
I certainly agree 100%, and I had something like that in my mind that I wanted to say as well, that I was appalled that it was done without consulting the tree board or the Board of Works.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I didn't get a chance to thank you for the first draft that you wrote up yourself, which I also was very interested in. So, thank you for that.
Thank you.
So what can we do with this? Or just have it in the minutes perhaps?
Well, you just read
Just
it
read it
into
in the-
you.
Yep.
Super.
I just,
We'll add it to the minutes maybe.
I move that we accept, unless there's some, well, there can be discussion, but I move that we accept this statement to be a part of the minutes.
Right.
I second that.
Okay. All those in favor?
I,
Opposed? Motion carries. Enter that into the minutes, please.
thank you.
Any other new business?
I'm just wondering about sending this to the newspaper.
It's already out there.
That probably gets as much views as the newspaper.
Yep. Okay. Comments from board members. Any additional comments from board members?
As I said,
Betsy, anything?
Not at this time.
Tell us how the trees are in Iceland.
Well, there's a severe shortage of trees in Iceland,
Yeah.
and I
is that normal?
actually no. At one time, they had many more trees,
Interesting.
but that was before the sheep farming industry took off, and the little sheep
Raised all the saplings.
ate them up.
Yeah.
So now there's a concerted effort to plant more trees, not just because of climate change, but because there's so many steep hillsides there that have erosion problems that they're trying to, keep from falling into the sea. So I was very happy to hear about that, and there are other a little concerned that maybe they're planting too much of the same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Some of these,
Are they planting native trees at least?
well, there are very few native trees there,
Oh,
so
well.
they usually pick a Norwegian or
Something close by, anyway.
Yeah.
something,
It
or
is good.
maybe even a hybrid tree that they think will stand
Do
the
well.
weather.
Do they have a record of what the trees were before?
No, not exactly.
So they don't even know what native trees are.
But there was one time when Iceland was so short on trees, the only way to build a boat, if you were a fisherman, was to wait for the driftwood to come in.
Wow.
So this is what happens when you don't have enough trees.
Yeah. That's interesting.
A cautionary tale.
Right. You may not get a boat this year.
Now boats are made of plastic.
All right, Al, comments?
Nothing, now that Bird Fest is over.
Okay.
That's
Comments?
said-
Yeah, okay, you said your piece. Dennis,
I'm
comments?
sure something will come up at 3 o'clock in the morning, but
Oh,
All
yeah.
right, email us.
Call us.
Call Laura.
I'll text you.
Call Laura. She can let
It's
us
easier.
know.
I'll text.
It pains me that the next meeting is again on a Wednesday because our city council meeting will be on a Wednesday because of
Of the holiday.
holiday.
Well, should we jiggle that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that. We have plenty of time to.
Yes, we do have time.
I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, no, it's,
well, and July 5th being right after the holidays.
Yep.
kind of tricky.
Right. So I know I have a conflict and so does Angie, so.
Do you want to do it the week before on Wednesday, June 28th, or not do it on a Wednesday, just,
I think we should
We're
probably
to
move
the-
it
It's
up.
not good for me.
Yeah.
well,
Can
or what about the 6th?
Move to the 6th is what I was thinking, the next day, on
Thursday.
Thursday.
Instead of-
It's fine with me.
At 6:30?
What time?
What time
does
do you
that
need it to
work?
be?
Well, we have scheduled supposedly an ARPA meeting at 5:15, so 6:30 would probably be.
6:30, then,
Yeah.
We have to check with Drew.
yep, make sure it's
Okay.
available on the 6th of June. If it is, let us
Okay,
know.
should I call Drew?
July.
Well, we can do that
6th of
after.
July, sorry.
It's okay.
Okay.
July 6th.
July 6th. So then, all right. Public comments. Any public comments?
Yes, Mr. President, I have public comment. Mr. President, board members,
Yes.
good evening.
Hi.
Regarding the departure of Ms. Messinger, if you wish to discuss it, our personnel director and I will discuss that with you under executive session only, because it's a personnel matter and it's not open to the public. I have with me tonight that I'm submitting to you for your consideration. Hopefully, there's a copy for each of you.
Thank you.
You will consider an interview for employment as our arborist, a native Michigan Cityan who is, I met just this afternoon on the telephone, which is why I cannot explain the March 30th date. He wrote a letter regarding employment with the city in March, and somehow it got filed in the personnel department. It just surfaced a week and a half ago. I just met him over the telephone. He's a native Michigan Cityan. He has a Bachelor of Science in Forestry. He is an ISA certified arborist.
You see that?
He is currently living in Seattle and is leaving tomorrow to move back to Michigan City. And as the letter says, he is very interested in working with the city. So I request that you take a look at that, interview him.
And you say he'll be back in Michigan City tomorrow, huh?
No,
Or
he's
coming up
leaving
soon?
Seattle tomorrow,
Okay.
moving back to Michigan City. It's about a 4-day drive.
Yeah, so by the 4th of July, he should be here to be able to set something up.
Yes, sir.
All right.
We will consider that.
We will
Did
consider.
we receive anything formally in writing, email or any, like say, a kind of document like you just handed to us? Do we have anything like that on Nicole Messicar?
I would have to check with our personnel.
We haven't received it. Oh, we haven't
Well,
received
I don't have anything either, so I would have to check
Okay.
with Tanisha George Clark, or Clark George, excuse me.
Okay, this is great.
Okay,
Thank-
very
thank-
interesting.
Thank you very much, yeah.
Thank you.
Date is March
Pesticide
30th.
license, too.
I
Yeah.
can explain that.
Excellent.
Okay. No, I just,
Somehow it got filed in the personnel department, surfaced only a week and a half ago.
oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's.
So I talked to the gentleman this
stunning.
afternoon. He's very interested. So when he gets here,
We will contact him and set up an interview.
that's great. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Good evening.
Thank you. All right, we talked about our next meeting being July 6th. There's no other public comments, so.
Well, so perhaps we can discuss, or maybe through email, having an executive session to discuss what the mayor just,
That's under me anytime.
Can we make the July 6th meeting an executive session?
well, we have to.
We can have an executive session prior to it,
Okay,
and then we can open it up to the public after that.
all right.
Well, it sounds like there might be a meeting right before this meeting at 5:15, did you say?
Well, I have our
You have.
meeting unless they cancel it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we could plan on a half-hour executive session at 6:30 on the 6th, and then move into our regular session at 7.
7.
That sounds good.
oh, okay.
Okay?
Yeah, that's
That
very
work for
efficient,
everybody?
you know,
Yeah.
yeah.
To be confirmed
I mean,
via
that's
email.
basically what we do with the redevelopment commission, and
Okay.
so we just have one before the meetings.
Sure.
So we can have it
That
here.
would just be for discussion, not for an interview.
No, that's just discussion about
that's just to
the
hear.
termination with the mayor and that's,
Okay.
so we'll have that discussion for personnel issues. Okay? So I'll try to set that up, see if the mayor and that's available.
Well, hold on. So if we can facilitate though, interviewing this candidate, maybe we can do,
All of it at the same time, yeah.
well, or earlier.
Right, right,
I
right.
like how you think.
June
Efficient.
something, June,
Yeah.
June-ish.
Well, let me try to get a hold of him and start coming up with some dates, and I'll get back to everybody.
Okay, but I agree, you know, we don't have to wait till July 6th.
Yeah, let's get
Yeah.
him interviewed ASAP, because we have lived long enough without an arborist. And
Yes, yes, we have. Okay,
So yeah, try to send, I'd love to have.
I will
have it
find out
end of-
what dates he's available in the evenings, and we'll
Right.
try to work it out, and I'll let everybody know what he gives us and see which works best. Okay?
Sounds good.
All right. Now, are we ready to adjourn? Do I have a motion of adjournment and anything else?
I move for adjournment.
Do I have a
I'll
second?
second that.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. We stand adjourned. There is our sign.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you.
Thank you.